Hello YouTube and welcome back to another Dare to Game video. Today we're playing Red Dead Online and we're doing another outfit guide. Today we're going to be doing another character from the film Tombstone, one of my all-time favorite westerns. It's the story of the confrontation between the Earps and the Clanton gang from Tombstone, Arizona. I'm sure you've heard of it. I'm sure you're very familiar with it. It features the famous gunfight at the OK Corral. Well, today, as you can tell from the thumbnail, we're going to be recreating one of the main antagonists of the movie, that being Curly Bill Brocius, a real historical character. But we're going to be taking a look at his appearance today from the film point of view, so I'm going to be imitating him from the movie Tombstone, not the historical person. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's just dive on in and start off with weapons. Alright, so we're going to be starting it off with his handguns, and he actually uses a matched set of Colt single-action army revolvers. And now there's a little bit of contention I have here. So, as you can see in the design, currently I have the long barrel installed, and the reason for that is because in most of the pictures that I was able to find of Curly Bill in the movie, he's actually using a cavalry variant, so it's got the 7.5 inch barrel for both of his guns. You can see him, like, it's clearly holding it out. It's got the longer barrel. But I also found an image that went up a couple years ago with one of the original movie props for sale of Curly Bill's gun, and that's how I nailed down the color, as well as I am very, very confident in it. But anyway, that one had the shorter barrel, what looked like the 5.5 inch barrel. So hard to say. I figured I'd go with the longer barrel because like I said, most of the pictures from the movie appear to be using the cavalry variant of the Colt single action army revolver. But now that we have that out of the way, like I said, we're going to do that longer barrel, improved sights, improved riflings, ironwood grips with the mahogany finish because he has nice dark wood grips in the movie, and then all black and steel. And now I went back and forth between the blued and black and steel, but like I said, when looking at that the original prop that was for sale of his gun exactly, it was a very, very clear picture. It was clearly much closer in color to this black and steel than the blued steel. Here, just for comparison, I'll show you the blued steel. It doesn't look terrible, but it doesn't look like his gun did, at least from, like I said, that photo of the exact prop that he used in the movie. So we're going to go with the black and steel. And that is what both of his revolvers are going to look like. Like I said, he has a matched set of these. All right, and then we're also going to have a coach gun for him, so a double barrel shotgun. And the one that I'm basing this off of is during the river scene from the movie. So if you've seen the movie, it's the scene where Kurt Russell screams no a bunch. He actually has a shotgun at one point during that gunfight, and it appears to be a shorter barrel version, so I went with the short barrel. And his has real dark wood, so I went with the dark walnut varnish, and then all brown steel because his gun appears to be all brown steel in that scene. So that is the shotgun that we're going to associate with this outfit. And then that's actually going to end it for weapons. So let's go take a look at the outfit. And so there we have my attempt at recreating Curly Bill Brocius from the movie Tombstone, and I think it turned out pretty dang well. Before we get into the clothing talk, I just want to talk about the hair and everything. So I went with a slightly longer haircut, but you can't really see it under the hat anyway, to try to match what he has. He doesn't have shoulder length hair in the movie, so I couldn't go with a lot of the longer styles, but this one had quite a bit more hair on top, so if you get your hat knocked off, you'll see quite a bit longer hair, I guess, going on. So it matches a little bit better there. And then I actually went with a facial hairstyle that actually cost 2 gold bars, and that's the one I have on right here with the curly mustache and the tiny little soul patch or goatee or whatever you want to call that little hair on the beard. This looks almost exactly like his from the movie. Now, his mustache is a little bit smaller from the movie, but this is pretty dang close. So this is one of the best facial hair ones I've ever had work for me. But it looks basically exactly like he does from the movie. So that's how we're going to do hair. Then just one little note about the outfit itself. He does wear a different pair of pants at several points throughout the movie. He wears these darker ones with the two-tone kind of look to him for most of the movie, but he also wears a lighter pair of pants. I think they were beige for a couple scenes. So you could do it either way. I think this way just looks better. So let's start off with the hat. So I went with this light tan variant of the military slouch hat. And now I know some other people that have tried making this outfit use the strung sombrero, and it has a similar shape to the one that he wears in the movie, but I think it's not a good choice for this. A, because he's clearly wearing a Stetson in the movie, not a sombrero, and he just has the front turned up like is common for riflemen in the military. And I haven't done a ton of research about Curly Bill, so I don't actually know a ton about him from a historical perspective. If I ever do a video about him historically, I will. But just judging from this outfit, I would guess that he's ex-military because his hat very much looks like a military slouch hat or a military scout hat that was actually very common in the cavalry. He wears a pair of heavily customized cavalry boots in the movie, and he wears a bibbed shirt, a red bibbed shirt, which was common in the military, especially for artillery. So I'm just guessing that Curly Bill Brocius, at least his outfit, is military inspired. So I think the military slouch hat, this variant, looks the absolute best out of all the hats available in the game. game. Then for the neckwear, I went with the day shoot scarf. It's got the exact right style. It looks stylistically exactly like the scarf he wears in the movie. It's just a different color. The one he wears in the movie is kind of like a maroon with some sort of a pattern on it, so it looks different, but this is the right shape and form, so that's why I went with this. You could go with a neckerchief if you're trying to imitate the color a little bit more, but I think the day shoot scarf looks the best out of all the neckwear options. So that's the neckwear I went with. Then for the shirt, as I previously mentioned, we're going to be going with this red bibbed shirt. You can't really beat this because he wears a shirt that looks almost exactly like this in the movie. His is obviously a bit brighter red and doesn't have quite as much of a distinguished pattern on it, like the striping pattern. Not striping, but you get what I'm saying, like the textured look to it looks kind of like jean material. His in the movie is much smoother than that, and like I said, a much brighter red. But this, other than those two little details, it looks perfect for the shirt. So that's the shirt we go with. Then for the weapon equipment, I actually was really happy with the way that I was able to make it match pretty dang close. Now he obviously wears two bullet belts in the movie, so it looks a bit more busy than this. If you have that item from the Outlaw Pass, I think it was Outlaw Pass 2, where there was that belt that goes up higher on your waist, if you've got that, then I would use that with this outfit. I don't have that, but I think it helps with the look. But if you can't do that, just go with this dark brown variant of the sharpshooter gun belt, and then the dark brown variant of the sharpshooter holster. And the reason I like how they turned out is because these holsters actually look almost exactly like the ones he wears in the movie. They've got the little studding and the horse on it. It looks a lot like the holster that he has in the movie, the holsters I should say. So that's why I was really happy with the weapon equipment for this outfit. Then for the pants, I went with this black and yellowish variant of the Holman pants. Now they're not perfect, but they're pretty dang close. The ones he has in the movie, the inner thigh part, the padding for the saddle, is actually a bit more brown, if memory serves. But these ones were pretty dang close, and the black outside is obviously the more important aspect. If you wanted to do the other variant that he wears throughout the movie, like I said, at some points in the movie you'll see him wearing some lighter pants, then I would just use the light tan bandito pants. But honestly, I think this outfit, the way that I have it, looks much, much better and much more unique. And like I said, he wears these pants for most of the movie. So yeah, the black and yellowish, I guess tannish Holman pants are the way to go. Then for the boots, the best option in the game we have is the black cavalry boots. Now the ones he wears in the movie are quite a bit taller. They go basically up to his knees, and they're also heavily customized. They're the Ace of Spades boots, so they've got 4 cards. 4 aces sticking out with the Ace of Spades on top. They're very fancy looking. Obviously, they do not exist in the game. I, at first, was going to go with one of the fancier looking cowboy boot options because it would, they're kind of fancy like his are in the movie, but he's wearing cavalry boots, and they're shaped almost exactly the same as these ones in the game. So I decided to just go with the plain black cavalry boots. And he does not wear spurs, or at least I couldn't find any pictures with him wearing spurs, and he wears his boots Texas style, so the pants get tucked into the boots. And that is the outfit in its entirety, and I think most people will agree that this looks almost exactly like he does from the movie. This one turned out really, really well. Usually they're just kind of passably well, like you're like, oh yeah, okay, I get what you're going for. I see that you're going for this character, but just because the clothing items are actually surprisingly limited in quality and actual variety. There's a lot of different hats, for example, but only like 5 or 6 of them are any good and match any actual outfits. The rest of them are just stupid hats that were designed by someone who's never seen a Western. But all of that aside, I think this turned out really great, and if you want to dress like Curly Bill, this is the way to go. But that's actually where we're going to end this video today, so I hope you enjoyed it. If you like Curly Bill and you were trying to dress up like him, I would say that I think this video should be a pretty good resource for you, because I think it turned out really well. Like I said, it's not based on the historical Curly Bill, or at least not much, unless the one from the movie was based on the historical Bill. This one is just supposed to be like Curly Bill from Tombstone. And like I said, for that mission, I think it definitely succeeds and makes that goal very, very well. Like I said, the 2 Cattleman revolvers, you could go either short barrel or long barrel for them because I found it, examples for both, but I just went with the long barrel because I think it matches the movie better. But with all that in mind, if you like this video, please leave a like rating to show me and YouTube and anyone else that might be considering watching it that it's a good video, well worth watching. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, or most importantly, any requests for things you'd like to see me try making, definitely let me know down in the comment section right away, because I really, really like trying new things, and any of them that turn out well will get a video made, so that's kind of cool. And lastly, if you haven't already, I definitely recommend that you subscribe to the channel if you like my content, for 2 reasons, one of which being you're going to help me reach my subscriber goal, and the other one being you get to watch content that you enjoy, because if you like this, you're probably going to like some of the other stuff I make. So that's where I'm going to leave it off today. I hope you enjoyed the video, but in any case, thanks for watching, and have a nice day, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching another Dare to Game video. If you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you like my content and would like to support this channel, consider becoming a member today for as little as $1.99 a month. It makes a huge difference. But in any case, thanks for watching and have a nice day. I'll see you next time.